Thousands took part in a new rally in the Georgian capital against a controversial anti-NGO law, as the country's parliament said it would start proceedings next week to override a presidential veto. The ruling Georgian Dream Party's foreign influence law, which targets NGOs and media outlets that receive funding from abroad, has triggered a month of huge street rallies in Tbilisi and sparked condemnation from Europe and the United States. Opponents say the law mirrors Russian legislation used to silence dissent and risks destroying the Black Sea nation's shot at EU membership. Georgian Dream blasted the United States for encroaching on Georgian sovereignty after Washington announced a plan for visa restrictions on Georgian officials over the legislation. Almost daily rallies against the law have been held since April 9. And several thousand protesters gathered in central Tbilisi to show solidarity with people arrested at previous demonstrations. Waving Georgian and EU flags, demonstrators marched from Freedom Square to the Interior Ministry headquarters to demand the release of detainees. Georgian MPs adopted the law last week, but it was later vetoed by President Salome Zurabishvili, who is at loggerheads with the government. The Parliament Press Office said that a Legal Affairs Committee will discuss overriding the veto, formally launching the procedure that could see the measures finally come into force. A vote at a plenary session is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, the press office said. Georgian Dream has enough MPs to override the veto, and Zurabishvili has admitted her attempt to block the legislation holds only symbolic power. The law requires NGOs and media outlets receiving more than 20% of funding from abroad to register as acting in the interests of a foreign power.